Guys, welcome back to my YouTube page. Let's talk lumpectomy. Were you told that you needed a lumpectomy just to see what's going on? Maybe you felt the lump. Maybe they, saw something on a mammogram. Okay, let's talk about that. Now, when they want to test that lump, it's because it's a bit suspicious, whether you felt it or whether it was on a mammogram. Now, what they're going to do is go in, they're going to take that lump out, and then they're going to test the actual tissue through a pathologist. Now, this pathologist is going to come back and let them know whether it was cancerous or not. Now, if it was cancerous, the goal is to take the whole lump out. A lot of times they got this thing called a needle localization, where they kind of put a needle in your tit and draw some fluid and tell you that it was negative. But that don't work, because a lot of times they get a false negative. So what you want them to do is take that lump out. And once you take that lump out, then you want clear margins. Okay? That means everything around that lump need to be clear. Now, even though you got clear margins, they're going to say, now we need to do some radiation on that area, because they want to ensure that they got it all. Because just because they took that lump out and got clear margins, that doesn't mean that there's not any breast cancer tissue, around that lump. So now they're going to radiate your skin. So they're going to burn your skin. So I advise you to get you an aloe plant. And every time you get through with that radiation, you go home and you squeeze some juices on that area so that it will heal quick. Now, even though you get clear margins after all that, they're going to still say, well, you might need a chemotherapy just to be sure that, as a precaution, a suggestion, or protocol. But baby, that ain't how it works. The goal is to be done. So if they want to give you chemotherapy after that, then just ask them, what if I just want to take off the breast? And then they might say, well, you might not want to take off the breast. There's really no need. But let me tell you this. That chemotherapy will wipe your behind out. You done already seen it in so many other sisters and brothers going through. So if you take off the breast and you get clear margins, now you have nothing. And then if they say, well, it didn't spread to your lymph nodes, so your lymph nodes are clear and it's not on your chest wall. Well, baby, know this right now. You are done. And don't take chemotherapy. I advise you not to take it as a precaution, a suggestion, or a protocol, because that's not facts. If it did not spread to any other part of your body, which is basically saying you are lymph node free, then take off the tit. Do reconstruction if you choose, but we're going to talk about that one too. However, you're done. Do your research, ask questions, get the book. Fight for your life. Don't play with it. Because I had a lumpectomy and I did not get clear margins. But my primary care said that when women had a reincision, which is going back in and getting the tissue, to make sure that you got clear margins and kept the breast, they had a higher rate of a reoccurrence than the women that had the mastectomies when it did not spread to the lymph nodes. Okay? Now, this is from the doctor's mouth. I didn't make this up. So you got to do your research. You got to fight for your life, or your body will go to hell and back. Okay? So come back, because we're going to talk about those pills also. I'm not done. Okay? So I'll see you guys Friday. And have a blessed day. God bless. Bye now.